The Beijing Winter Olympics drew to a close Sunday, sounding off games that will go down in history as much for their coronavirus restrictions and political tensions as for their nail-biting competitions and emotional moments. The closing ceremony at Beijing's famous Bird's Nest Stadium opened with dancing children holding snowflake-shaped lanterns and ending with singing in the extinguishing of the Olympic flame. Snowflake lights then floated up out of the stadium, and fireworks lit up the light sky, spelling the message, one world, one family. Inside, people celebrated on the stadium floor as the song Old Lang Syne played. The closing ceremony, like the opening one, was a simplified affair compared to the 2008 Summer Games, emphasizing children, Chinese tradition, and ordinary people. Earlier in the ceremony, flag bearers representing the countries that participated entered the stadium, showed by jubilant athletes, many watching their phones to clutching their phones to capture the moment. A small but enthusiastic crowd of invited guests watched on after organizers announced they wouldn't sell tickets to the general public. After it became the first city to host both the summer and the winter competitions, Beijing passed the baton to Milan and Cortina d'Ampezzo in Italy, which will host the 2026 Winter Games. Two children, one from Cortina and one from Milan, then rolled a globe across cracking ice in what appeared to represent the fragile state of the planet. Children representing Milan and Cortina in Italy hold a globe as part of the handover ceremony at the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics closing ceremony. Beijing had the strictest coronavirus restrictions yet for the Games. This year's Games were also marked by a U.S.-led diplomatic boycott over China's human rights record. The tension between Russia and Ukraine, and a high-profile doping saga involving a 15-year-old figure skating phenomenon. The ceremony was directed by the renowned Chinese filmmaker Zhang Yimou, who also designed the opening ceremony as well as the opulent opening and closing ceremonies for the 2008 Summer Olympics. In a speech to conclude the Games, International Olympic Committee President Thomas Bach praised the athletes for their sportsmanship. You not only respected each other, supported each other, you embraced each other, even if your countries are divided by conflict, he said. May the political leaders around the world be inspired by your example of solidarity, and peace. Bach also called on the international community to give equal access to COVID vaccines to people around the world. We want to finally overcome this pandemic. If we want to finally overcome this pandemic, we must be faster. We must aim higher. We must be stronger. We must stand together, he said. Sunday's ceremony capped 2 weeks of drama, even as Olympic heroes were born and the record books were rewritten. After the U.S., Erin Jackson became the first Black woman to win a gold medal in speed skating. The win came after she stumbled during Olympic trials, and her friend and fellow skater Brittany Bowe offered Jackson her spot in Beijing. Nathan Chen also shone for the U.S. He won gold in men's figure skating singles, becoming the first Asian American man to earn an Olympic medal in the event. Nathan Chen of the U.S. competes February 10th in the men's single free skate at the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympic Games. That was the caption. U.S.-born freestyle Eileen Gu, already a star going into the games. A hero status in China after she bagged 2 gold medals and a silver for the host country. There were some humbling moments too. U.S. snowboarder Shaun White, the face of modern winter sports, closed out his Olympic career in Beijing last week without making the podium. The long-running scandal also plagued the games. Reports emerged this month that the Russian figure skater prodigy Kamila Valieva had tested positive for a banned HAARP medication before the games. Valieva, 15, missed out on a second gold medal Thursday and stands to lose gold in the team event if she is found to have committed a doping offense. One of the topics dominating the coverage in the run-up to the games was the Chinese government's treatment of ethnic Uyghurs, described as genocide by the U.S. government. Beijing has repeatedly denied any mistreatment of the largely Muslim minority, insisting its actions in the western region of Xinjiang have been taken to combat terrorism. In the opening ceremony, Chinese officials delivered a defiant message to the world leaders boycotting the games by choosing a Uyghur cross-country skier from Xinjiang to deliver the ceremonial flame, a moment that often carries symbolic weight. Other noteworthy moments included a meeting between Bach of the International Olympic Committee and Peng Shuai, the Chinese tennis player who vanished from public view last year after she appeared to accuse a former top government official of sexual assault. In a monitored interview with the French newspaper L'Equipe during the games, Peng denied making the allegation. A L'Equipe journalist who interviewed Peng later said one couldn't say for sure whether she was, in fact, free and safe. In addition, Russia's massing of troops on its border with Ukraine pierced the Olympic bubble.
It's a longer one.
You're sounding good though.
Mm-hmm.
The coronavirus pandemic, which first broke out in the Chinese city of Wuhan, also hung over the games, with testing confusion and concerns about quarantine conditions adding another layer of stress for already anxious athletes. Athletes and their teams lodged complaints about the treatment and the standards in Beijing's so-called quarantine hotels. In Norway, a country whose population is little more than 5 million, led the medal count as it often does. Russia was second, followed by Germany, Canada, and the U.S. China won 15 medals, compared to 9 in Pyeongchang, South Korea, in 2018. As the lights go down on 2 weeks of Olympic drama, sports fans shouldn't fear. While these games may be at an end, the Paralympics in Beijing are still ahead. They kick off March 4th and March 13th.
Yeah, you did really well with that. Who knew there was so much drama around? Fun fact, one of my professors in Hayes, him and his wife worked on the Olympic Committee for the 2008. They're from China, so they worked on that committee for like 4 years.
Oh, wow.
And he was a book editor. I don't know how he ended up in Hayes being a speech pathology teacher, but...
Who is it?
His name's Jan Ma.
Oh, okay.
I watched an interesting documentary about the Boeing downfall. The Boeing
Oh, Boeing.
scandal. The downfall of Boeing. It's pretty crazy.
You watched a documentary on it?
Yeah.
Is it on Netflix or?
Yeah. Worse than Netflix. It's always on Netflix.
I really need to get Netflix.
You don't have Netflix at all?
I don't watch TV.
I saw somewhere that it's going up to $19.99 a month or something.
Jeez.
It is going up. It's going up like $14.50, I think. $14.50,
Okay.
which is an increase in price.
Everything's increasing.
And Prime Video is going up too.
Really?
Yeah.
Go figure. If one thing increases, they all have to increase.
Yeah, now, you know, so many people feel like you have like multiple streaming. You don't just have one. You pick like 3. And it adds up.
And you're like, oh, it's only $9.99 a month, and then you have like 4 or 5 of them. You're like, oh, same price as cable.
I mean, what do you have? I have Prime, Netflix, and I have Apple TV.
We
And
have
else?
Disney Plus,
Disney.
Roku, and YouTube TV. But
Mostly we'll watch Netflix and Prime Video.
yeah, I need to get Netflix.
Okay, what would you like to work on today? I brought phase 10. This would work on like your numbers and executive functioning skills, but we could also do your normal of math and writing, whatever you're feeling.
Let's try that, whatever that is.
It's so fun. It's like one of my favorite games.
Your dad's still doing good?
Mm. Yes, thanks for asking.
Okay, this one is called Phase 10 because there's 10 phases, which we won't make it through that because it's a long game. So like on the first set, in order to lay down, you have to get 2 sets of 3, so just 3 of the same number, so 2 sets of those.
Okay.
So I got like 3 6s and 3 9s, and color does not matter on that one. So you each get 10 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You look at them.
Mm-hmm. So yes, you can start organizing.
So it doesn't matter the color you said.
Nope. So then once you get it, you can lay down your phase on your turn. You'll still have to get rid of the rest of your cards. Sounds a little confusing, but as we go.
Okay, we can, so
on your turn, you can
2
either...
sets of 3.
Yes.
Okay, and then so how do we go again? Like,
Yes, so you can either take this card if you want it, or you can draw one, and then you need to discard one.
Drawn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and so I can lay down. I got lucky and got it early. But even though I laid down, I still have to get rid of these cards to go completely out. So I get rid of these ones by playing on my own. Or if you lay down, I'm able to play on yours.
Oh, okay. So I can do 8. And 8, right? Or
Yep, you can do that.
Two. Can do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
But you want my turn or?
I think you drew before, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and then if you have any 11s, you can put them down on mine, or any 3s.
No, okay.
And then I think you need to discard.
Oh. Can I do that?
You can't make a new one. But you can put your wilds down on both of them. And then you're out, because you got a discard. That means you won that round.
Okay.
Nice job.
So that means I have 15 points against me, since these count as 5 each.
I don't really know what I was doing.
Well, you did good at it. Okay, so then on the next round, we both move to phase 2, which is 1 set of 3, and then a run of 4. So color doesn't matter again.
I run as...
A run would just be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Just
Okay.
any 4 of them in order.
But it could also be like 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Just has to be 4 in a row.
What does the skip card do? Skip the next turn or?
Yeah, just would skip my turn. So it's usually good to just get rid of those in the beginning, because if you have them in your hand at the end, they count as 15 points.
They count towards me or?
Against, yeah. Because you want to have low points in this game.
I always feel like the skip cards are kind of pointless with just 2 people.
Yeah.
So we're going to do one set of 3. So, 10, 11, 12. Like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
So with that one, it's a run of 4, so you need 1 more.
what is this what, run of 4?
This would be a run of 3. And we're going
10,
for
11, 12.
yeah, so 1, 2, 3. We're going for a run of 4 in a set of 3,
Oh,
so
okay.
3 of the same. So if you have a wild card, you should add it on to make it 9, 10, 11, 12.
9, 10, 11, 12. So now 2, 2, 3. Can that?
So with the set is the ones we were doing here, where you want them all 3 to be the same.
I don't think I'm really understanding.
Okay, so on this one, you have your run of 4, but you needed a set of 3, so you need 3 of the same on this one. So you could do, well, right now you don't have a set of 3,
Okay.
so we'd have to wait, but you could combine one of your wilds with something and go for one of those other cards to lay down that part.
So
I think you need to, I don't remember if you drew or not.
I don't either.
If you have 11, you know you drew.
Got 12, so you can discard 2 of them. And then you can go again.
Can I lay that one down?
No, since this one's a run, now that you have 2 wild cards, you could do your 12 and 2 wild cards for your set of 3. Yep.
Right there.
Looks good. And then discard 1. Okay, I got 6, 7, 8, 9 for my run. And 3 2s. Hold on, for my set. I guess I should discard. Oh wait, I can play my 12 on yours since we're both down now. Now I'm gonna get rid of this one. So then if you have anything you can add on to mine, a 5 or a 10, if you have any 2s to lay down.
Yes. 2. I said that was 9.
Yes.
So can I lay an 8?
Yep. And you can discard.
Here.
Yep, and then you discard and you're out again.
Okay.
I kept my 11, so 11's worth 10 points, so I got 25, and you still have 0. You're winning.
I don't really know what I'm doing, but okay.
You want to play another round or move on to math or writing?
Let's move on.
Okay, which one do you want to do?
Writing.
Thank you. Did you write in your journal anymore this
I
weekend?
did.
Alright, Joel, I'm gonna share one of your cookies.
Okay, I wrote on my journal too that yeah, let's see. I wrote about my cookies in the journal.
You did very good.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
No, I'm serious. They're soft and they're very good. Good job.
It's a good recipe, but
I might need it.
I kind of added too much on the flour. I lost track of my flour cups,
Mom.
and so then I looked at it. It didn't look like I had enough flour, so I added some more.
Hey, some people don't even measure. They're like, They are very good.
Okay, I'm glad you're not just saying that.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, she said even in here she didn't want it to just be polite. She wanted to truly
I'm dead
mean it.
serious. They're very good.
I know, I'm looking forward to having one
I
after.
I worked out this morning. I was like, I'm gonna do good today, and I'm probably gonna have another cookie later.
And then you're climbing by cookies.
Every time I say I'm going to do good, then something, and I can't turn down cookies.
No, cookies or donuts or ice cream.
Yeah, I think your writing's looking really good. I think I see an improvement in your spacing since when you first started. Like,
That's okay.
mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yes, and you wrote a lot for Saturday.
Yeah, I did a lot this weekend.
You did. You're busy. Had a massage.
Yeah.
So is she your life coach right now, or are you gonna
Yeah.
start doing that?
Yeah, she's well, we haven't really started, but she's my life coach.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be.
Oh, so good.
I never add quite as much sugar as it calls for, and my kids never complained. So
Really good. They taste good. I think when they have chocolate chips in it, it gives it that extra.
yeah.
And they're soft. I love soft cookies.
Okay. This.
This is your last week with Madison too, and then you're back stuck with me next week.
Oh, you don't finishing your
Yep.
student internship, or
Yeah,
Yep,
she's done
moving
on
to
Friday.
Salina.
you can do another internship, or
Mm-hmm. The school system next.
with the local school district, or
In Salina, actually.
but in Salina schools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not sure what age yet, but
You're not sure if it's elementary or middle school or
Oh,
high
you don't
school.
even know where you're at?
she hasn't answered me.
Oh my gosh.
So it could be elementary or middle
I
school
hope
or
it's
high school.
I
elementary.
hope so too, yeah.
Middle school and high school. Sometimes once kids get, I'm just being honest, once they get to middle school, like, unless it's like language, our tick is so hard once they're in middle school and high school.
Like they all have ataxia.
Yeah, it seems like it, yeah.
Are they all drunk?
Most of them are R's, you know, and they just cannot figure out how to make that R. So it's always like, instead of heart, hot, and just like,
Yeah.
I have a hard time with R.
A little bit
Okay.
of the Boston accent.
Yes, yes.
trying for a T. T H I S.
Good.
T H I S. T H I S. T H I S. T H I S. T H I S.
Morning.
M O R M N N I N G. M O R 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 N I N G.
Lovely.
L O B B E L Y. L O B E L Y. L O B E L L Y. L O B E L Y. L O B E L Y. No. Y. L O B E L Y.
Always.
A L W W A no. A no. A Y S. A L W 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 A Y S.
Talked.
So I don't understand why that second A was felt so much different to write than the first A.
When you still have the first A to look at.
Yeah. Why is that?
I'm not sure why the second A would be.
I don't know. It's not like you have trouble with it all the time. I think it's probably just. What word were you writing? Taught?
Always.
Always.
Always. You know, I think it just comes with that motor planning. You get going and just.
And I felt it. It felt different too.
It did?
Yeah, it felt different. Right, yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. That is kind of weird. Did you go back and look at the first day?
Yeah, I had to
Yeah,
finally.
you did. Okay.
Okay, what did you say?
Talked. She talked about dogs.
Talked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's where I got that. Maybe I thought you said taught, and then I was like, wait, second A in taught.
T-M-A-L-K. T-A-L-K. 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 T-A-L-K.
Next.
N E X T. 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 N E X T.
Steps.
Steps. Okay. S T E P, P P S S T E P S S T E P S S T E P S S T E P S S T E P S S T E P S.
Told. She told me what to do.
Oh, told. Okay, I thought you said pulled first. I thought you said pulled it first.
Yeah, sometimes I try to do a sentence because I know helps a little.
T, no. T, no. T, no. T, no. T, O, L, D. 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 T, O, L, D.
Let's do one more. 7.
S-E-B. No. That's the sex. S-E. B. E. N. No. N. N.
There we go.
S-E-V-E-N. 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 S-E-V-E-N.
Good. What do you have after us today?
I don't think so until this afternoon, but
Oh,
can you
it's
check?
afternoon.
Can you
Yep.
check?
Yep, 1 o'clock.
Okay. I'm gonna take a cookie before you go.
So now Madison's going to try cookies.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. She liked it.